good day. Hello, beautiful people. How are we doing this cold? Is it Tuesday? Tuesday morning. It is not cute outside. Especially there's so everything's just everything. But we survived, right? I hope you did. I hope everything is well. I hope you were safe. I hope you were warm. I hope that for everybody. Dang, this card. This card has been coming out a lot for me the last couple of days. A lot. And it's the Queen of Books. The deck that I'm pulling from right now is the Hieronymus Bouch. This is like a famous painting. I think it was painted in a church back in I don't know if this was Renaissance, 1800s. 1800s was not Renaissance. Get them to see. I don't know. But this book doesn't have any like the Seven of Pentacles or the Five of Wands, none of that type of jazz. It does have major and minor arcana, and it has the 7 deadly sins. So right now we have the Queen of Books. And the books suit, let me see what it deals with. Earth and air. So this could be an earth sign or an air sign. Either you or you're dealing with, or this is just the energy of, let's go more so with this is the energy of the person. It doesn't matter what their sign is. But, oh, maybe we'll do this. It doesn't matter what their sign is. Just that this is the energy that they're in or the energy that's around them or around you. So the Queen of Books says intelligence, advice, intuition, and observation. Earth energy deals with tangible things. It deals with your daily life, your life decisions, your job, your family, your home, your neighborhood, community, and Earth, your stability. Wow, I was thinking more of Virgo energy for some reason when I just said that explanation. So Virgo is significant in terms of maybe the earth sign and the air energy. So earth is tangible stuff you could touch, your money, shit like that. 3D life. Your air energy is your communication, your intelligence, messages, written documents, anything that's written, verbally communicated. It can be communicated through sign language or what is telepathy, but it deals with communication. So I'm thinking earth and air is communication about someone's life. About, to me, the earth energy would be how you move, because it's how you move around on this earth could be significant. But the Queen of Books has a book on her head, and it's a red book. So red denotes a lot of different types of energy. Red could be love. You get a single rose, and that says someone loves you. Red is incorporated with the red and orangey color with fire, the passion, the aggression. It could be a very deep desire for somebody. Red could also be significant to your root, to your family, to your home life, your job, your health. But it also makes me think of something that is urgent, a fire truck, the sirens. Something about that could be significant. She also has a red pouch. And when I see these little pouches, it reminds me of mojo bags. So it makes me think of protection. So this book on this person's head, this person is very book smart. They're just very intelligent. This book is not open, but it's almost as if this person is absorbing information. So someone may have a high IQ, or they're just very observant, very intelligent, and they're picking up on information with regard to whatever the color red means to you. They're also red, like around her wrist. Someone could be in a not so good energy right now. There could be someone going through some really depressive type of thoughts that are doesn't feel like a good, it's not a good energy to be in. So around her, she has all this vegetation, all this green. So we have red and green. Those colors are significant. Green, money. It's earth energy. Just it could speak to love, heart chakra, masculine energy. So this could be how someone loves, with this being like the green in the background. Whatever who this person is, this Queen of Books, she has a lot of information. This is someone who maybe has a lot of information about a lot of different people. The earth energy, the community, the people around you. This could be someone who's very intelligent in terms of business, in terms of love, in terms of family, running a household, how to manage money. What's at the bottom? The King of Swords. Powerful person, a teacher, harsh lessons. And this is swords, so it's air energy. This could be two different people, or this could be one person. One person who is very intelligent and also has a powerful presence. Look how this person, I don't know if you can see it, it's so dark in here. Yeah, I didn't turn on the top lights. I brought this lamp from downstairs in my room. It's too cold in my room. And I've just been wanting to spend time upstairs with the mister. I don't know why, but we get like that sometimes. So this light is not, the lighting is not good. But this woman is walking, woman or man, can't really tell. But they're walking and there are attacks happening behind this person. And this person just instinctively knows to lift up its shield to defend itself. So a powerful person, someone who is of spiritual sight. They can see things here in the 3D, earth and air. They can see things here in the 3D, but they have this intuition that allows them to protect themselves in ways they don't understand. And a teacher. Just imagine someone just doing this on GP. This would be the example of like you're walking to work and something says you should cross the street now. And you're like, I typically cross the street 2 blocks up. Fuck it, I'll do it. So you cross the street and you miss getting hit by something that was falling from an apartment window or some construction, just something. That's what this gives me. So in being a teacher, people are like, how is that person doing that? How does that person know that I'm coming behind them with a knife to stab them in the back? But they know to dodge it, when to dodge it, and where to dodge it, and you know what ninja moves to make in order to get out of that crisis. Someone is learning harsh lessons though with the book and the air energy. And these are tangible lessons. These are things that you can touch. So someone's learning a lesson, say with regard to money or love. Harsh lessons. Maybe someone, this Queen of Books is someone who has a lot of information, possibly about a lot of people. Because again, the open field. All right, let's get another card. What else do we have? So as of right now, we have 2 people. This is Oh, I thought this was the devil. 10. No, this is Temperance. So we have the major arcana coming out. An earth angel. Almost, this earth angel looks like a mediator. The conjurer. Abilities, creation, deception. Like, it looks like, yeah. I don't know if you can see it. I'm so sorry. This person here looks like this person here with wings. Oh, is that wings coming out of this person's? No, it doesn't look like wings. It could be, I guess. But this looks like the same person here. And this looks like two people who are having some type of disagreement, some type of misunderstanding possibly. And this person here, this earth angel, comes to be like a mediator. We have peace, pleasure, and communication. So this is someone who comes through and they're like, hey, look, why do we need to argue? All right, you explain your point of view and why you feel the way you do. Boom, wait, up. Okay, you're done. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. No extra, no arguing. I mean, no like yelling, no cursing, no calling people out of their name. Just speak about how you feel. Boom, okay, you're done. Now let's give this person the floor and allow them to speak as well. You don't speak. You just listen. And not listen to get them off field, like to pass the time. But no, I need you to listen and like really pay attention. It would be so beautiful if people could just step into other people's shoes. And I get it, because the ego is oh my God. That ego is a devilish little thing. And it puts you in this energy of self-defense. It puts you in this energy of fear of being not enough, or fear of if someone told you how they felt, or how you made them feel. Now it makes you feel as if you're not doing good enough, or you're not enough, or you're not making the best decisions. Like, we're all here to learn. No one should be made to feel as if they are like, oh, you are the fucking problem. I mean, unless you're the fucking problem. I mean, if you're doing things to be the fucking problem, then, but this is someone who's like, no. Let's talk. Let's listen. Let's vibe. Let's understand each other. We don't have to like each other. It would be nice if we did, but we don't have to. It would be nice if we loved each other. We should love everyone. There should be this energy of some type of mutual respect towards everyone. If you don't want to get slapped in the face, don't slap someone else in the face. Like, it just, if you don't like the door slammed in your face when you're walking, maybe just look behind you to make sure somebody's not there. It's just the little things. But everyone's so caught up in their greenery, their life, how they move around in the world. And granted, I understand, especially in the United States, we live in a capitalistic country. So it's a dog-eat-dog world. It's not a world where I want to help you and you can help me and we can join together cohesively. No. It's I got to get mine before you get. Perfect example. We ran out of salt from the last storm. We have the cat, so we use pet-friendly salt. So I don't do the salting and the snowing. The kids and the husband do. So nobody told me that we were out. So by the time I went to get some, and this was just after the last storm, there was no cat-friendly or pet-friendly salt. So I was like, fuck. So I'm thinking there's no more storm, that I use like cat litter on the steps so that no one would slip, because they had enough, I think, for the driveway and the sidewalk, the back of the house, but not the steps. Ask me, I don't know. But there was none. So we learned about the new snowstorm coming. We don't watch the news. So I was like, fuck. So Friday, I went out and I'm thinking, all right, Friday morning I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go to Walmart and get a bag of ice, of salt. I go to Walmart. I'm picking up the other shit I need. I'm like, oh, let's get these noodles, the cereal, blah 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 blah. And they're like, yeah, there's no salt. I'm like, what? And this lady who's there, she's a customer. She's like, yeah, Home Depot didn't have any yesterday either. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We have none. So I had two other stops after Walmart. And when I get into the parking lot, I get into the car, I'm looking on the Google, and I'm like, who has salt nearest to me? Because we have to have this. So I look, and the Home Depot that's nearest to my house has salt, allegedly. So I'm like, all right, I wanted to speed there. I wanted to be like in the Indy 500. And my mind is like, fucking calm down. Even in the store, I was talking to myself. I'm like, just get the rest of the stuff you need from here. You're going to find salt. You're going to find salt. And I was like, all right. So when I get in the car and I see it, I was like, yo, I should hurry. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't. You should still go there first before your other stops. But no rush. No need to kill yourself because you'll get it. So I was like, okay, all right. I get to the Home Depot. I get in the store. There's like 3 or 4 other people coming in with me with carts looking for salt. And the guy, and this is like 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning. So the guy says, it's in aisle 71. Oh, 71. 71 or 17 could be significant. 71 is the star card in the tarot, Aquarius energy, which deals with community. Ay, so te Kitiana. So, on our way, it was me and 2 older men. They were a little older than me. So, but they're very able-bodied. Let me just put that there. So we're going to where the salt is, and all they have are these 50-pound bags. So while I'm in there, I'm thinking, all right, bet. We didn't even get to aisle 71 yet. We're at this little pallet right in the aisle, and there may be like 6 or 7 bags there. So there's a guy already there that has taken 2 bags, and then there the rest of the bags there. So I'm like, bet. I put my car to the side, and I go, and I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be a bitch. So I bend down, I pick up the bag. The other 2 guys, they are doing what they do, and as I'm picking up my bag, I'm realizing that it's one of the last 2 bags because people have been taking it while, you know, the observation going on. So I pick up the bag. I notice that someone next to me has a last bag, but it has a hole in it. So they just leave it on the floor with salt all over the floor. And I'm going to put the bag into my cart, and there's a man standing in front of me as I turn, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking like, oh shit, is he coming to help me? Because it looked like his hands were out like this. So then I'm looking at him, and he gets like, "Urgh!" Because I took the last bag of salt. This man looked like he wanted to punch me in my fucking face. I had 1 bag. He had 1 bag. So everybody's still going to aisle 71. Now, mind you, we usually use 2 little tubs of pet salt. So this has been enough that has lasted us a few snowstorms. And I get this 50-pound bag, and I'm still walking to aisle 71 because everyone else is walking to aisle 71. And I'm like, why am I going this way? So then I'm standing there, and there are 3 different pallets. There's salt there, so this man is able to now get his salt. And I'm thinking, do I need another bag? And I'm like, why do you need another bag? This is a 50-pound bag. So I called my husband. I'm like, babe, 1, is 50-pound bags enough salt? And he's like, yeah, Tamika, what the fuck? So then I'm like, yeah, okay, so I got 1 bag, so we're good. And then I tell him about the dude, and he's like, yo, let that man know. I was like, it's all good. His friend in the background, I can bury the body. Co-worker, but it was so funny. But I say all that to say, there was no, that man wasn't worried about me. He was worried about his salt, and I get it. He wasn't even worried about trying to help a woman of mature standing help me put a 50-pound bag in my cart, but you wanted to fight me over it. Like, he was so, the energy I felt was so angry. And as I'm talking to my husband, I'm like, I don't understand why I thought we needed more. It was like I felt this frenzy, like, we got to get more, we got to get more, we got to get more. And he was like, you were picking up on everybody else's energy. Because there was so many, I was the only person that got one bag. And maybe these people had properties, or, you know, they own commercial things going, they got things going on. But the craziness was insane. It was really insane. Even later that day, I went to Trader Joe's. The kids like this chicken they have, and I went to go get it. There was none. Like, when I say the food was on E, it was on E. It was fucking crazy. So there's like the love that people should have for each other. They don't. They don't. And if they do, it's very, very few and far in between, and that's really sad. But this person in this cloak here, though, mediator, maybe that's someone's job as a mediator with the Queen of Books, someone who's educated or has some type of knowledge or skill with regard to people and the psyche, how people work, how they operate. Under the bottom, we have the Conjurer with the two majors in the middle, the central energy. So this is Paradise and the Conjurer, abilities, creation, deception, if used by people who are in the devil type of energy, with River to Hell. Wow, River to Hell. Highway to Hell and the River to Hell. What is that saying? That the road to hell, is it the road to hell? Something about it being full. It being over capacitated. Capacity, over capacity. Capacity. Whatever. There will be more people in hell than in heaven. More people in hell than in heaven. That shit is crazy. Nobody wants to help each other. Nobody wants to love on each other. Nobody wants to be open up enough and humble themselves for another. Jesus was washing people's feet. And you can't even get a grown-ass man to help a woman with a bag, a 50-pound bag of salt. And granted, I went there knowing that I would have to pick up a heavy-ass bag. But, again, just sit there, no fiesta. That's how the energy in this world is. It's really sad. It's really sad. You'd find more people that would do you dirty than would stand by you and be loyal and ride. We need more of those people. But the Conjurer, the Magician, and the Angel. You make magic out here in these streets just by being. Just by being. This energy here, this person, this energy here, they're not doing anything special. Even the Conjurer, the Magician, not doing anything special. And this is someone who uses the things around them in order to create alchemy. This is someone who can do readings without tarot cards, without oracle cards, without decks that say specifically, your ex is coming back. This card says, your karmic is getting their karma. And this card says, I don't know, some other shit that, and all I'm doing is like, yeah, so let me stop. You're able to create with nothing. Like those people who could pick up the stones, they could read from stones, they could read from tea leaves and coffee grinds. I went to someone who read me with the ashes from a cigarette that she had. I smoked it in terms of pulling, pause, but I didn't inhale. Um, but she read through the ashes. These women I used to go to, they were Latin. So I would more than likely have to go with my friend so that she could translate. But there was some women I went to, and it was one woman I went to, she spoke pretty good English. And I went with one of my friends. And I don't even remember this reading. I would go and take notes. I cannot find any of those notes. I swear to you. But my friend, we went to this one woman and she told me that I was going to be married very quickly and have 2 kids very quickly. Me and my husband were married within, she said within 6 months. So we started like getting not reacquainted, just, hey, how you doing in June? And then in November we were married. And then in December I was pregnant with my first kid. So it happened really quickly, very quickly. So people, those are what I'm talking about. You're like one of those people. You're somebody who doesn't need the words to say what it is that what is coming to you. Oh, I see a book, so maybe you are in college, or maybe this has something to do with your, it's just the obvious things. Something about patterns are significant. Someone's intuition is very significant. Someone is a master magician. You have the magician. Then you have the earth angel. So the magician is able to make shit happen in all suits. And not even just not suits, I mean elements. Air, water, fire, earth, spirit. So 5 elements. But then you also have someone who is loving and compassionate and patient and wants to help other people. Then you have someone who uses their intuition so much that blocking attacks is like light work. It almost makes me think of the Matrix. How Neo was just ducking bullets and dodging shit and was able to tell when the attacks, he knew when they were coming, so he knew how to defend himself. It gives that energy. And then you're very intelligent. So maybe this river of hell is the hell you bring to people. Your movement. It's difficult struggles. Difficulty and struggles. People don't know how to take you because you're very unique. You're very Matrix-like, very Neo. You're very Neo. Made me cry. George Michael with One More Try. I love this song. The name Michael or George can be significant. Think that you're mine. Because it ain't no joy for an uptown boy whose teacher has told him goodbye. Oh, wow. Whose teacher has told him goodbye. The teacher. Wasn't there a teacher down here somewhere? Here. King of Swords. You cut somebody off. You cut somebody off. Someone tried to cut off your wings. Oh. They tried to stop you from flying. Tried to stop you from seeing who you are. King of the East. That's the Emperor energy. Stability, authority, gifts, male power. Power. You are moving right now in masculine energy. When you say that you need me. Page of books. Reading, learning, exploration, a new job. So something good is coming for somebody. Queen of Skates. Gossip, new information, rudeness. So there's gossip about you. You're out here like an X-Men or something. You have so many different gifts and talents. We have gifts here twice as well. Gifts or abilities. The way you create. the way you create through your communication. It's a pleasure to listen to you speak. Maybe you are hilarious. Maybe you speak in a tone that is soothing. Maybe the words you use ignite some type of feeling in people that motivates them or inspires them, or you could be like a muse type of energy. And there's something significant about your sacral chakra, your sexual energy, powerful. And all these cards, these two cards, this one card here with the temperance energy, these two people are the only naked people in this spread. It's like you're able to see people at their core. Not what they present to the world, but who they truly are underneath all of the masks, the makeup, the hair, the nails, the booties and the boobs and the muscles and the, I don't know what men do, they do the tape-ins, and just, you don't have to put on. People feel like they don't have to put on in front of you. They could just be open and be themselves. So you're definitely the type of person who people feel they can trust, that they can open up to, with the Page of Books and the Queen of Books, able to give all of themselves or show you all of themselves. You always know the right things to say with the King of Swords. A teacher. Even with the harsh lessons. Even, in the way you speak, the tone of you speak. It may make those harsh lessons feel less harsh. And communication lessons, energy that comes from a higher source. I feel like certain times those messages are relayed in different ways. So that's what I mean with the tone of your voice. Because harsh lessons sometimes deal with harsh truths. Things that are really going to hurt. But they're still delivered in a way that can be digested. So there's gossip. Gossip, gossip, gossip. Why is there gossip? Something about a troublemaker. And friendships. Let's get some of these little cards here. Oh, wow. I said something about, George Michael came on. And this write-up is from the Jeffersons. When did I do this? Oh, I don't remember. I was going to do a reading on it. Was it Sunday? So this was either Saturday or Sunday that this... Is it? I don't know. But we'll look into it. But it says George's guilt to Jeffersons. And in this particular episode, George Jefferson was feeling guilty because one of his friends had passed away. And this was someone he grew up with. They were a part of this group called the Seven Kings. And Seven Kings. It makes me think of like a masonry group or, so a masonry group could be significant. But he was a part of this group called the Seven Kings. And they were like more so troublemakers. They had this leader of the group. His name was JoJo. And JoJo was telling everybody what to do, but wouldn't participate in the shenanigans. And JoJo was more of a... it reminds me of the wizard from The Wizard of Oz, where he was really a really insecure man on the inside. Short. And that's what his energy gave. Not that he was a little shorter. But his energy gives like short. It gives insecure. It gives like a little boy It gives like a grown-ass man in these big-ass clothes that make him look like he's a little boy wearing his father's clothes. I'm trying to give you the energy. I'm not trying to insult anybody. But it gives very much someone who feels very small compared to anybody that they come in contact with. Especially someone who would be in this energy here. So one of the people passed away. He was upset. He didn't keep in contact. He had a reunion after 25 years. He invited them over. He realized that they had grown up. He's married. He's a businessman. They were doing street stuff. Their energies didn't match anymore. So it was like that whole episode was a lesson for him. And so the episode was season 3, episode 16. So 316 could be significant. It was aired on January 24th, 1977. Oh, January 24th. Sunday could be significant. Home Foundation. Look, with the green. And the Queen of Books. So the Queen of Books has some type of intelligence or advice with regard to someone's home or their foundation. Your home could be, the structure you live in. Your home could also be you. Your body, your mind, your spirit, your heart. The way you think about yourself, the way you love yourself. This person gives advice with regard to that. The Devil at the bottom. When someone is feeling in some type of bondage, in some type of, there's addictions. Addictions could be anything. Not just like drugs or alcohol, gambling, sex, shopping, eating, gossiping. You could be addicted to anything. Anything you're doing too much in excess, especially if it is causing a problem or it's a deterrent. This is the lowest aspects of self. So someone who gives information on that. Then an advisor or a healer. A guide. Give me one for paradise. So 883 could be significant. 93, 127. January 9th could be significant. The number 42. Look, breakthrough, awareness, truth exposed, new ideas. This is like a something about some type of mediation is significant. And with the Emperor energy, authority. There's an Emperor energy that could be out here with books out here. We have books out here twice. And then we have swords. So within these books, this person found information. And this information allowed them to do something or create something. And there's gossip or news about that. This King of the East is learning. Learning about communication. Learning about how you speak. This could be someone, this King of the East could be someone who's admiring you, whether this is romantically or not. But this is just someone who is learning about you and appreciates what it is you do or how you move. Look, with divine purpose at the bottom. Your North Node, your earthly mission. Saturn, Capricorn could be significant. 10th house energy could be significant. This could be like someone's boss realizing how good they're doing. And the King of the East with the Emperor could give me like spiritual energy. So a spiritual authority respects the work that you do out here in this 3D realm. How you listen, like just this card here is pretty dope with the intuition. This person is not looking behind them at all. But they're able to dwarf this attack. Is it dwarf? Whatever. They're able to get out of this energy of some type of sabotage or trickery, or it's just someone being able to protect themselves very well. That's a lot of cards. It looks like it is the 4. We need 4. So we'll do that. Codependency, people-pleasing, enabling, manipulation, obsession, emotional bullying. That's what this king is learning with the Page of Books energy. Learning about someone's dependency. And this could be someone learning about themselves. Excuse me. Where you're in this energy of self-discovery, and then you get into this Emperor energy where you're starting to take charge of yourself, of your decisions, of your thoughts. You're starting to take charge and realizing that all you need is yourself. You don't need the opinions of others. You don't need the advice of others. Just yourself. So it's like this person, through them being, you're learning how to be yourself. Sounds kind of crazy. Relationship matters. Powerful person, a teacher, harsh lessons. Within your relationships, possibly, this could very well be like a counselor. This is someone who provides energy, however they provide it. They provide energy that you're able to draw from. You're able to use to grow from. This is also someone with the King of Swords and the powerful person, the teacher, able to, this is you knowing when people are full of shit. This is when you knowing when to keep the peace with this breakthroughs and awareness. Oh, this person you can't talk to. And not that you're trying to give people advice, just you speaking, just you talking. You can have a conversation with a person out in the street and you just give your opinion about something and it's like, oh wow, I never thought that. So it's in you just being that people, they respect the things that you say. I think I just lost my train of thought. Extracurricular activities with the conjurer, abilities, creation, and deception. It's ironic because this was the only blue card that came out. All the other cards are in the green. So this extracurricular activity and the Scorpio energy. Look at this with wolf in sheep's clothing. All of these are in the blue. Blue, blue. We got a little red, but blue. So blue deals with emotions. It deals with communication. Yes, the throat chakra. It deals with like the water suit. So Scorpio is very significant. But it deals with emotions. It deals with speaking of your relationships, your intuition. Spiritual gifts could be significant. So with extracurricular activities, this makes me think that this person who is learning this lesson, this harsh lesson, is someone that tried to do something against you. With the conjurer, the Page of Books, with reading, learning, exploring, a new job. A new job to me would be someone who does magical things or non-magical, but this person doesn't have any experience. Page of Books would be someone who is very low on the totem pole in terms of experience and knowledge. Not that they aren't, but they have a lot to learn. So this person here who has a lot to learn thought to themselves, oh, let me read this book and see if I can get some shit popping and use these abilities that I have to create this deception. Extracurricular activities, doing shit that maybe you shouldn't be doing. The green dot could be significant. I see a green dot. What the fuck? Green orbs? Something about green is significant. But wolf in sheep's clothing. Someone who you know. Is this person learning the harsh lessons? It could very well also be by your truth that you speak, that someone is feeling a type of way. Someone is trying to manipulate, with the codependency energy. Justice, universal law, truth, fairness. Someone doesn't want to take accountability for something that they've been doing. Tell me about the wolf in sheep's clothing. Candle magic. The wolf, and it's in blue. Intention is everything in red, and death is in it's in red. So, oh my God. People be doing the most. So this wolf in sheep's clothing, who could be a Scorpio, or just could be in this Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy is, it could be mystical, magical. It could be occultish. Freemasons, again, could be significant. It could have to deal with, if we're talking 3D, death, life, birth. Birth is life. Marriage, anything within like those realms in terms of documents, inheritances, other people's money's given by the government with extracurricular activities. Someone created some type of deception, tried to conjure up something. This King of the East could be an authority figure who is having breakthroughs about some extracurricular activities, maybe about a death and someone's intention as to why this death came about or this ending. Wow. So tell me more about this candle magic and the wolf in sheep's clothing. The Magician. Oh, with the Conjurer. Power, focus, manifesting your desires into reality. But you see where it fell over here, right? And this is the card where the person doesn't need to look. They just know when to protect themselves and how to protect themselves. They know this because of sacral chakra, their creative energy. 222, right path, their balance, the choices, duality, faith, trust. February is also significant to this energy. A Pisces could be significant. An Aquarius could also be significant. But this candle magic was directed towards this person here. This person knew how to block it because they know how to create this. They're in this divine dance with the celestial energies, with universal law, with universal being. Something could be significant about a sibling rivalry, discord, jealousy, competition, or fighting. If this is not a sibling, but this is also in the blue. So this sibling could be a Scorpio. Maybe this is a sibling from a past lifetime. I've been learning about that lately with my own self. Someone you have a past life connection with. Maybe you are siblings in a past life, and in this lifetime, they're your mother-in-law, or they're your, they could be your spouse. But whatever, it doesn't matter, because the energy that is associated with this person is jealousy, competition, discord, and fighting. This wolf in sheep's clothing. This person sending you this negative energy. Maybe sending you death magic. Any more information? Any more addictions? Green with the codependency, the breakthroughs. We talked about addictions already. Someone is finding out about this wolf in sheep's clothing doing this candle magic. This person is being seen with the truth. It says truth exposed, which means there's talk about this. Maybe someone was doing some type of, whatever they were doing inside of their home, or they did in a relationship. They did because of codependency. So they were with someone who kind of got them in this situation. Not, that's what we make our own choices. But this was someone who like enabled that type of behavior. And toxic energy with relationships, you're cutting that shit off. Like before it even gets to you, you cut it off. The toxic energy was in reverse, so it's like it's not an issue. It doesn't phase you. Not the way someone would want you to, because you're a high priestess. Your intuition, your inner knowing. I can't. That's a teología. And there's gossip about this. There's new information. Maybe you are providing new information, high priestess energy. Or maybe there's new information provided about you. I need a sip. The number 37 or 73 could be significant. 10, 7, 25, which I think is dope. It was 7 kings, and there's 25 years that they had seen each other. And 25 is 7, king is 7, so it's 7, 7. So 1977 or 77 is significant. The name George Jefferson, the name George is very significant. The name Johnson is very significant. George Jefferson, Jack, Shay, Jay, Mike, Milligan, Isabel, Sanford, Sherman, Hemsley, Roxy, Roker, Johnson and Johnston, Florence, Marla, Gibbs, Louise, Helen, Willis, Tom, Zara, Franklin, Cover or Clover, Berlinda or Belinda, Talbert, Damien, Evans, Evans, Jenny, Lionel, Harry, Bentley, Paul, Benedict, Benedict, pause. Oh, you Benedict. Oh, you Benedict all your life. Sorry. Oh, Bill, Henderson, Jojo, Lee, Weaver, Willie, Henry, Harris, Gabby, Norman, Don, Michael, Ross. I said George was very significant. Bernard, West, Shunga, Nicole or Nikolai, Nicole, Grant, Pat, Don, Robert or Roberts, Kirkland, Sandra, Rita, Kim, Nikki, Stu, Joe, Tom, Jane, and Sue. Oh shit. And I wrote this because of that song by Beanie Siegel. It says tighten up your circle before they hurt you. So that could be significant for somebody. Tighten up your circle before they hurt you. Okay. So we're going to get some letters. I didn't realize we were already at 52 minutes. There's always a time up in this biatch. It's always a good time. We have the number 5, conflict, spiritual conflict, because of the 5. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet because it's like magical to watch you work. This would be someone trying to come up against you, and they're putting all their eggs in one basket because they think they got it. And then it's like, oh shit, this person blocked this energy. This person, even if it's just someone who's trying to get you out of your element and want you to act a fucking fool out in these streets. And you're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. Because if 2 people are out here arguing, nobody knows who the fool is. So you could be a fool out here by your one self, because it's not me. That's bittersweet. Because to me, it's almost like this person is like, yo, what the fuck? But they respect your gangster. It's kind of crazy. So the number 5 is significant with regard to this toxic energy or this relationship. The conflict, jealousy, competition, and whatever this toxic relationship is that you're blocking. Jupiter is significant, so a Sagittarius could be significant, or a Pisces. Jupiter is associated. There's one more. Jupiter, yeah, Pisces and Sag. But Jupiter is expansion, optimism, abundance, good luck. A Thursday is significant. It's the fifth planet from the sun, so it gives someone who could be, number 5. 55 could be significant. The fifth planet from the sun, it makes me feel like this person could be hot and cold, but more cold than hot. The king of, this is the king of gods, god of the sky. When I think of god of the sky, I think of the king of swords, because swords is the air energy. And this is the king of swords here. Your words are very powerful. What you say could be bittersweet, very bittersweet. The protector of the Roman state. Thunder. Yeah, thunder. Your words, the way how you convey them. Just so that your tone, your speech, the words you use. Very powerful. 14 moons. You leave people feeling very emotional. You leave people in different array of feelings. It's like it can go from, oh my God, yes, I love this person, they're so very helpful and I appreciate them so much, to fuck you. Yo, I've done that. When I'm listening to some shit that somebody says and they're like, yeah, you da-da-da-da-da, I'm like, yo, fuck you. Because I know that shit is true. But it doesn't make it any less true just because I said fuck you. The truth is still the truth. Fertility, renewal, growth, creation, creativity. This is Empress energy. You create. It's like the toxic energy in that 5 with the challenges and the competition. You grow shit out of that. There's flower. You got flowers growing out of shit. Flowers are growing out of shit because of the words you speak. What else do we have? Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very significant with regard to this candle magic and this magician energy. That's unfortunate. The number 9 is significant. December 9th could be significant. This 9 says this shit is about to be a doobie. 9 is the end of a cycle. The 10 is when it's like the new cycle starts. But this right here is shit is wrapped up. This is the people on the Titanic. No, were they wrapping up? This is like when the band is finished, the group is finished doing their performance and they're wrapping up the wires and shit and they picking shit up and making sure. This is the wrap up. This is the wrap up. Oh, something fell. The letter F could be significant to this wrap up. The root chakra. So the root chakra deals with someone's stability. Aims to liberate negative energy and promotes grounding, security, and stability. That's what's coming. Stability. Because you've worked on this. This is what you give to other people. With the sacral chakra, we said the root was important, and we said the sacral was important. Resonates with emotions and creativity, facilitating positive healing from past traumas. From the root to the chakra. That's a significant with regard to like your practice or how you help people. I'm going to get a few more because once these are out, yeah, it's too many. I'll leave them there just in case I decide to read them, but I don't. Capricorn. Look, I can't. And we saw Capricorn with that Saturn energy earlier. Your career is significant. How people see you. Your public reputation is very significant. We have the sun. You bring light to these extracurricular activities. You bring light to someone's true self, their life force, not who they pretend to be to the world, but who they truly are. The extracurricular activities in the Scorpio and the wolf in sheep's clothing is in blue, and this card is also in blue. So it feels like the card itself is significant. The sun is significant. Someone's sun, yes. Someone's sun sign is Scorpio or Capricorn or Sagittarius. Hey, so te entiendas. I'm sorry. I just shook the whole protection. You know how to protect your goddamn self from this negative. I'm going to go. It's like I repeat myself. I feel like I repeat myself. Acceptance was this way. Somebody doesn't want to accept who the fuck you truly are. They don't want to accept this breakthrough in awareness. The card is in green. They want to stay dependent, or they want people, or maybe you, to stay dependent upon them. The number 8 is significant. Maybe 8's, December 8th or December 9th could be significant. But it's significant with regard to this Sagittarius. And this magic. Maybe someone tried the death magic on you 8 times. I don't know why I thought of To Infinity and Beyond and Buzz Lightyear. Infinity. They could try forever and it wouldn't work. You know how to fucking move. You're like a ninja in these spiritual streets. Generosity, gift, charity, partnership, service, assistance. Someone didn't want to be generous to you. With this death energy, they were trying to put a stop to whatever partnership or assistance you were receiving. So this magic could, wow. This magic was to put an end to you. Wow. You are generous. You are a gift. You provide service and assistance. Someone tried to put an end to you. And I was going to say follow the yellow brick road. They find you at the yellow brick road. Not the Wizard of Oz. Not the little man in the big body. They find you. They find the big body. Big body spiritual energy. That's what they find. Damn. All right. I'm just going to get these because and then with the addictions, this person is addicted to you. Addicted to your energy. Wow. That's fucked up. I'm not going to, all right, we're just going to read them. I'm not going to explain them. We have the waxing gibbous moon, something about creative pursuits, hobbies, someone who is reevaluating their goals, and someone who's feeling grateful. We have the number 6, so 96, 69, Cancer could be significant, 65, 56. We have mysteries, fortune, chance, mysticism, and the unknown. So something is, what is unknown will be known. We have the letter S. So the letter S is significant of someone's initial. We don't have a lot of letters out here, do we? No, we don't. Someone could, Sue. I said the name Sue. Sue, Susan could be significant. Or someone wants to sue somebody. Extracurricular activities, death. Trying to stop someone's, maybe moolah, money. The letter T is significant. The name Stu, Steward, Stewie. To say the guardians, defense, instincts, courage, awakenings. Maybe this person with the letter T is this person who has guardians or who's protected, defense. Who's defense? A defense attorney could be significant. Stu could be someone's defense attorney. Stu. Suit. S-U-I-T. A suit. A physical suit like you wear to somewhere. Or like a lawsuit could be significant. We have Saturn out here fucking again. Restrictions. A lawsuit. Someone is being restricted. Or there's some type of discipline being guilty on no fiat. Someone is getting the strong arm of the law, or it's the long arm, but I'm saying the strong arm. Use your strong hand. Someone could have little hands or have a deformity, or maybe something is wrong with one of their hands where there's like weakness. Carpal tunnel could be significant. But yeah, someone is getting disciplined. Roman god of agriculture, father of Zeus. Zeus could be significant. Kronos, second largest planet. This is the god of time. Someone's time is up. We also have generation, dissolution, abundance, wealth, and liberation. So some dissolution, is it? Dissolving. Someone's finances are being, they're trickling away. They're going little. Someone's being punished for whatever it is they were out here doing. Spiritually, this 3D, earth, and air. Spiritual communication in the 3D is significant. Water, intuition, imagination, healing, and instinct. Safe travels. Someone is safe from this energy here. You are safe. I said I wasn't going to explain this. The letter C is significant. So there could be someone with the letter C using their intuition. Someone could be getting cut off. Suck. Someone could suck it. Someone could say that. Suck it. Tuck. Oh, someone could be in the LGBT community. Tuck, nip and tuck. Something about plastic surgery could be significant. July is significant. July 6th, 5th, or 9th. And the letter E, the CC, TT. Something about a C-section could be significant. Customer service could be significant. Cut. Someone could be cutting off some type of guardian or defense. Someone could be cutting off being defensive. Or someone could be cutting off a guardian. Guardians also make me think of like the guardians of this, like our armed forces. So someone could be in the military with defense and guardians, courage, to be on the front line. I saw this recap the other day about this guy. It was a true story. He was like a medic. I can't remember what war it was. Damn it, don't start me to lying. But he didn't use a weapon at all. And he wouldn't use a weapon during training. And they would try to make him, and he stood his ground. That makes me feel about, and I hate to be this guy, but I hate when people say for entertainment purposes only when they're doing stuff like this. Because there's nothing, it's like you don't believe in what you say. It's as if you were brought into, if you said you were with this group of people, like, no, I'm down for you, I got you. And then as soon as shit gets rocky and shit starts to hit you in the wrong way, now you're telling on everybody. Like, it doesn't, like, and not even just telling, your stance changes when it affects you. Like, if you feel like this shit is, I'm reading what is coming to me, what is being channeled to me from the divine. There's nothing entertaining about this. This is somebody's real fucking life. Again, I feel that, and I guess it could be entertaining depending upon how you relay the message. But it's still like, it gives like witch trials, and you not wanting to stand on business. You not wanting to stand 10 toes down. And no disrespect to anybody, because I understand the reasoning for why you do it. Because of the world. Because of people would sue you if, well, this person said this, so this is why I did that. Like, you don't have a fucking mind of your own. I'm going to digress. I'm going to go. I appreciate everyone for watching. I was going to say sorry for that rant, but I'm not sorry. It is what it is. I said what I said. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do, you do. I mean, it is what it is. It's just my opinion and my feelings. You could have your own feelings and opinions and say, fuck me. That's all fine and well, too. Oh, no hard feelings. Where's my LA? Oh, all right. I'm out of here. I'll talk to you people later. Love you. Bye.